Hello everyone, I'm Runal Mehta and welcome back to our channel digiate.com. We are your digital aid and we provide free courses on the subjects of business and marketing.
Now let's look at how to train, track and evaluate your sales team. When in an organization's performance, sales is the most vital factor. The future growth of the company is based on its sales. In order to recognize the shortcoming of an organization's sales performance and to take necessary remedial measures, different perspectives must be used while evaluating the same. Annual revenue earned by a company reflects the company's sales performance. Higher revenue suggests better sales performance and vice versa. Similarly, every sales performance should also be evaluated and measured. Now let's look at how to train your sales team. First, courses. Courses could entail offline or online sessions, as in e-learning. In the end, it is a great way to transmit your knowledge to your teammates. Next, in-person workshops. In-person workshops break up the monotony and are an excellent way to build excitement surrounding your ongoing sales program. Next, hiring outside consultants. Now, hiring an outside consultant has its own benefits, such as saving on time for your team members and a fresh perspective of an industry expert. Next, conferences. Conferences enable employees to learn from senior managements which are spread worldwide and also from thought leaders in the industry. Next, field training feedback is key. On-the-ground training in real-life scenarios ensures that the sales team gets a hands-on experience of the kind of work that is coming their way. Share success stories. Sharing success stories of your sales team or individual team members boosts the overall morale of your existing and new employees. Use empathy whenever possible. If a salesperson learns to put himself or herself in their prospect's shoes, they will understand the prospect's problem and hopefully a problem that the prospect was never aware of. That is something that was in their subconscious. Next, use the buddy system. For people new to the team, creating a buddy system ensures a hand-holding mechanism. Next, incorporate data into development. The gamut of sales works on the element of data. The habit of taking 15 to 30 minutes to reflect on sales calls to understand what went well and what can be improved upon works wonders for the team. Next, scripts to deal with the most common queries. Identify common objections that come up time and again during sales call. Brainstorm with your team and collaboratively flesh out a script to help them deal with these issues. Next, what to train them for? First, train them to spot the bad customer. Train your salespeople to spot the bad customers, which could be window shoppers and irate customers, so they can focus on selling to the ideal customers because they are the ones that will drive your business. Next, overcoming fear. In the sales domain, many freshers have a fear of rejection. Let your salespeople know that they will get rejected time and again. Next, the gamut of cold calling. The very basic issue, if your team members are making a sales call, they have to be trained on what to say or do when their prospect answers. Next, the frequency of follow-ups. Follow-up is the key to higher conversion rates, and without it, a firm may find it very difficult to reach its target. Next, ways to ask for the close. Now, we have done this in our video before. One of the most important elements of sales training is to know how to close the sale, where there are many steps which are highlighted in one of our videos in the sales module. Next, how to track and evaluate the performance of your sales team. Management of sales force refers to supervision and control. Only proper control and supervision can lead to effective management of the sales force. In spite of salespeople having good caliber, being trained and being motivated, optimum performance requires direct and necessary supervision and control. Controlling and directing the salespeople's day-to-day activities is a part of leadership known as supervision. Several methods are used to supervise and control a sales force. Let's look at the first one, direct supervisory methods. They entail the following. First, through telecommunication, tracking their software, through iPads. Next, having weekly sales meeting. Personal contacts to get the data from the market. And finally, coaching of your team. Ideally, indirect supervisory methods work wonders for your team. They include the following. First is the sales report. Sales reports help monitor and evaluate a salesperson's activities. They generally include information related to order contained, calls made, competitive activities, new customers obtained, customer needs and complaints. Next, sales analysis. The performance of salespeople can be evaluated through sales analysis reports. This is done by comparing what and how much sales happened within the sales quota. After this, the salespeople can be helped and guided by sales managers to achieve their sales target quotas or targets. Next, expense reports. Expense reports keep a check on the money spent on meals, stay, travel and entertainment. It helps in controlling of expenses. Many sales managers provide a leeway when it comes to the expense account provided the targets are achieved by their team. Next, checking your representative's calls and email volume. Keeping a track on the volume of calls and emails sent by your team members will eventually give you a bird's eye view of the daily efforts. Checking their report on a daily basis will indicate their actual progress. Next, average conversion time. This approach will help you differentiate between the reps who take more or less time to wrap up a deal. Thus, as a manager, you'll be easily able to track the progress of your sales team. And finally, average follow-up attempts. Follow-ups in the gamut of sales is an important responsibility. Keeping a track on the average follow-up attempts made by your sales rep to ensure they close the deal from existing prospect is a must. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on how to track, train, and evaluate your sales team members. These are the list of sources and links referred to for our content in the video. Thank you and stay tuned for more videos.